This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, everybody. What is going on? Thank you so much for tuning into the Queen's Lounge podcast. I am your homegirl, Shay. And of course, I have another amazing guest with me on today. We're going to be talking about branding strategy. And I have with you today Mr. Jonathan Jackson, who is the owner of No Name Branding and Marketing. Sir, welcome to the lounge. How are you today?
What's up? I'm good. I'm glad to be at the lounge.
Awesome. It is so good to have
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation. We really appreciate it.
Sure, for sure. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
No problem. So let us know who you are. Give us a little bit of your background.
All right. Jonathan Jackson, born and raised Kansas City, Missouri. Attended the illustrious Lincoln University of Missouri.
Hey, I like the way you said
HBCU,
it.
HBCU grad, where I obtained my marketing degree. And currently, I work in marketing full time, and I also own and operate a full service digital marketing firm where we specialize in outsourcing, being an outsourcing marketing and media company for small business owners.
That's awesome. I love that. So are
Mhm.
you only working with small businesses that are local to where you live?
No, actually, I work with small business owners, startups, as well as nonprofits and corporate.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yeah,
That's amazing. So no name. How did you come up with that name?
so it was actually during the pandemic. So I bought my
Oh.
LLC during the pandemic, and I was like, okay, before I buy my LLC, I need to have the name.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to start a firm. So I was like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do. I was in an entanglement at the time, and I asked the entangler,
Not the entangler.
what should I name it? And no name, just call it no name. I said, huh?
Right.
Like that's weak. But then I said, wait. So I could work with that. I could work with that
Okay.
because so basically I came up with the name. I did that name for the simple fact of how I spent it was basically it's an identity thing. Most companies that come to me, they have some type of brand identity in a sense and things of that nature. So sometimes they don't. So what my firm does, we help you create that name brand recognition. So I came with the name like it'll work for me. I can spend it for whatever it is. So we're not gonna have a name because we create identity. So we create
I
so we
love
don't limit
that.
it to just one like type of thing. Because trust me, every other name I wanted was taken. So I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find nothing else. So now it's just like, all right, well, no name it is. It works. I can spin it. It's gonna go perfectly fine. And also, I
I
want to be
like
more
that.
creative studio type of mindset versus just a regular marketing firm. So that was my
Correct.
yes.
And I feel what's so unique about the name itself and not only what you specialize in, but I think it has a lot to do with, like you just mentioned, a lot of companies come to you knowing what they want to do, but don't
Yes.
really know how to put it in order or where to start.
Exactly.
So I love the
Hmm.
fact that there is a company, as such as yours, who can actually help the company strive and
Yeah.
progress and
These,
start from
these
the beginning.
these other marketing firms really be trying to really squeeze every penny out of business owners, especially small business owners. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't have that capital starting off. They don't have a lot of the sponsorships, the fundraising, and
Right.
that startup costs. And even if they have startup, they're really a lot of them are starting from the bottom and working their way up because that means they put their own money into it to get to where it currently is. So
Correct.
if you meet people where they currently are, they'll take you along the rest of the journey
Mm-hmm.
are going. So that was my whole goal. And most of my clients are small business owners and whatnot. So I'm trying to obtain more corporate clients because I feel like my corporate clients will help me with the initiatives I want to help and assist small business owners and nonprofits with.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So why branding and marketing? Why was that something that you wanted to cater to? That
I didn't even
specific.
know I didn't know it was a thing, honestly.
Ah,
My when I went to college, my when I first went to college, my major was music education. I wanted to be a music teacher.
ah,
And
okay.
my ultimate goal was to like conduct and lead an orchestra. And what
Really?
yeah, I was a big band geek and all since I was playing the trumpet. I was playing instruments since I was in fourth grade,
Oh
and I played the
wow.
trumpet through high school and a couple years
Wow.
after high school. And I just loved it. I was like, oh, I can do this. I like music. We can make it work, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, not even 2 months into college, I switched it. I switched it to political science. I'm like, oh, I'll go into politics. I'm like,
Yeah.
So then after that, somebody told me you should do marketing. I'm like, what is that? And then when I realized what it was and how I already have in a sense kind of been doing it, all I had to do was learn the skills.
Uh-huh.
And then just kind of put my personality, enthusiasm into it, and it worked out. Like I'm not big on sales and being a salesman. I'm more on the side of the creative, innovative side of branding and marketing. Like I want
Mm-hmm.
to innovate, implement type of ordeals. I don't want to be in front of somebody. Hey, let me say you this service. Let me say you this. I'm no, I don't like that side. I feel like on the branding side, my philosophy is in branding. It means, uh, making somebody feel something. And
Mm-hmm.
marketing is making somebody do something ultimately because the brand made them feel some type of way.
I like
So,
that.
so I'm more on the brand. Let me
Mm-hmm.
get brand awareness and build that brand identity, and then from there we can go ahead and work on this piece because this piece is I'm not going to fuel this one. So.
Absolutely. So do you stick with the companies that are starting up all the way through until they reach this certain point in their career or the certain point in their branding? Do you guys kind of
It,
follow them through the
it's,
journey?
it's up to them. I stay with them as
Okay.
long as they want, as long as they have me, and as long as they can cut the check, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. Listen, I ain't mad.
I'm
Get
gonna
the bag
stay.
first.
I'm gonna stay with my. Well, most of my when I first started, I started off with just being a one-off service company, like um, just buy this or buy that. I just want a website, which I still do, but now I
Mm-hmm.
specialize in doing it as being outsourcing to where basically you hire us to be your marketing department for your company, and
Mm-hmm.
your rate per month for our services, and those are contracted as low as 3 months and as high as up to a year or 2 years.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, that's good to know. So the next thing I want to ask is what is your why? Why are you so passionate about helping smaller businesses get to where they want to get with their branding or just putting their name out there?
I like to just help people in general. I've always been that type of person. I've always wanted to like extend a hand of help. My very first business, actually when I was 16, it was called Lend a Hand,
Oh,
and
cute.
I started it when I was 16. And basically it was like I would lend a hand to any type of project or anything you want to get done. So it was cutting grass,
Uh-huh.
baby. I was just there to lend a hand painting. You just call us, we'll take care of it. And I had
That's
employees,
awesome.
all of that. And that's when I first got initiated. I want to be a business owner.
Uh-huh.
um, and whatnot. And I created my own logo at 16,
Wow.
logos, all type of stuff. Like it was. I created an email account for it. Like
Okay, come on, sir.
I shocked myself like how much I actually put into it at the age of 16.
Yeah, that's
Um,
amazing.
and these are all skills that I just did. I didn't wait
Hmm.
on anyone to show me. I didn't whatever the case. I just did it myself. I just went ahead and did it.
That's awesome.
Um, and whatnot. So um during that time, I realized how much help I didn't have. Like at
Hmm.
16, how much I had to do on my own. And there were some people who really did believe in me, who really like did assist me. They helped me with a lot of different things. But then matriculating through college, I'm learning so much about the industry within itself and working for firms that were overpricing and getting all these thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly off of
Hmm.
people that honestly I felt was doing the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And that's not. I wanted to create a space to where not only creators like myself can be appreciated for the work that they do, but also have a space where we can just kind of create and innovate, but also help people along the way.
Hmm.
That's why I call it studio versus no name branding and marketing firm, because I wanted to be a place where we come and create ultimately. So my
Yeah.
it's going to be I want to help, and why not help people in the way that I know how, which is
Hmm.
marketing eventually became easy for me, not because it's easy to do, because if everybody could do it, everybody would. But
Right, right.
love something and you're passionate about it, it's not something you have to think twice about.
Correct.
So, so that's really just my why. And honestly, my family is a big part of my why. My mom, my sisters, um, just wanting to make my definition of success. I tell people all the time it's pretty vague, but when I'm able to take care of all the women who helped raise me in my life, have done so I can
Hmm.
take care of myself. And when I say take care of, I don't want people to think I'm out here just trying to pay all their bills, but if they need something and
Right.
if I feel like buying a house, I'm buying a house. If I feel like I can
Exactly.
buy my car, I'm gonna buy my car. If I can pay for my sister's education, I'm gonna pay for her education. If I can pay for
Absolutely.
I can pay for her wedding. Nephew, eight, whatever they need. I want to set up college funds out of God's sons. all types. So it's like my drive, why is always gonna be mostly my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be able to fulfill my purpose through all of this. So yeah, this is
I love that why.
going into purpose. Honestly, to me, I feel like my purpose is it's broad, but it was a good segue and stepping stone into all of that. So
That's amazing. And you still got so much further to go. So that's amazing. Okay, so this is just an extra question, okay?
yeah.
There are so many different ways that people like to brand their businesses, right? They like to brand it through social media. They like to brand it word of mouth. They like to brand it, wearing their own brand. So what do you think is a good way to actually brand your company without saying a word?
Um, you really gotta let people know. It's like really talk. It's really telling a story almost with brands.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? And I want to. If I like the way I feel about Target, I'm just use Target as an example. The way
Okay.
I feel about Target, okay. When I see that circle, I automatically get happy because I'm just like, because one Target is a place they've created a culture at Target to where it's not only a good place to shop, but it's clean, it's neat, it's organized, the people are friendly.
Yes.
But also like an atmosphere when you walk in Target versus you walk in, Walmart.
Yep, the
Walmart,
competitor. Uh-huh.
yes, or Walgreens or
Yeah.
call it,
Right.
feeling that I got because of the experience that they provide,
That's
right?
amazing. Yes.
So I tell people to focus on because people think that branding is just I just need to have a logo on the website and I'd be good. And the social media president, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's about the experience. How is your customer relations? You
Yeah.
know, what is are you responding to people? Are you interactive? Are you creating engaging content? When they called you, were you friendly? Did you follow
Mm-hmm.
up? What's the culture that you said? Like, if someone was to come meet with me, I'm going to give them all of my personality because my business is my personality. It's a part of who I am.
Yeah.
So, one, I'm eccentric, I'm enthusiastic. So, I'm going to give you all those things to show you that I'm going to be fun, eccentric, enthusiastic about your business because I want to
Mm-hmm.
promote. So it's an experience you provide people, make them feel comfortable. So I would tell people to just show people that culture and that experience of what your brand is. Don't automatically always throw there this on sale or buy this.
Yeah.
Another experience.
Right.
I'm getting ready to drop some merch with some stuff with an initiative that I started, and it's like called Brag on Yourself. And I have a video that started that movement about bragging on yourself. And because I used to be a person that was I consider myself to be humble, but I'm like sometimes too humble to where I don't say certain things because I feel like people are going to say X, Y, Z, or whatever the case might be, and I had to get
Or
it out of my
boasting. Mm-hmm.
brag on yourself, and nobody else going to do it. And you're not bragging on
Absolutely.
yourself because you want people to look at me, look at me. No, you're bragging on yourself because it might be someone out there that's going through the same thing that you had to get to where you were going, and you might motivate them. Some people out here that brag just to brag, you
Yeah.
know, but that's their prerogative and that's their journey. I
Exactly.
can't judge them for that. But then you have the ones that just looking for that hint of motivation. Like, hey, I did this to this, and this is how I did it. I'm not gonna gatekeep it. This is how I got it done.
Exactly.
you know. So, but like provide those experiences, make someone feel something to connect it to why should I be buying this? Why should I follow you? Why should I be in tune with your content, your products, your services? Yeah, candles smell good. Yeah, it smell good. But outside of that, what?
Right.
Yeah, your earrings is cute, but yeah,
Right. Right.
experience I know a lot of people do online shopping. They don't have
Yes.
boutiques stores. Completely understandable. That's what pop-up shops is for. That's what
Absolutely.
Instagram live and creating content
Storefronts. Yeah.
behind the scenes and in tune with what's going on. Because eventually you're going to get that stuff. You just
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
experience and really tap on that customer side of like how you're communicating with your customer base and your target market, communicating and engaging with them, providing
Mm-hmm.
experience just trying to sell them something. Show the culture,
Absolutely.
show the behind the scenes of your business. Have an employee or a testimonial for a client one day. Whatever the case,
Mm-hmm.
give all aspects just aside. They just focus on the marketing piece, which is sell, sell, sell. And a lot of people leave the branding piece away. So I would
I
say
love
that.
that. And you know what? I never really understood to the fullness of how the two go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times, like you mentioned, we want to put the marketing before the branding.
Mm-hmm.
And the branding doesn't just stop at I got a logo and the company name. it's a little bit, further than that. So
Anybody can do that.
okay, period. So I'm glad that you
Hey,
definitely put that out
I
there.
got this about this. But then
Right.
you don't have anything outside of that, then what?
Exactly.
Not going to succeed.
Yes. And I think once small businesses get to the point where they know that both of those go hand in hand, I think a lot more businesses would thrive.
Definitely. I definitely agree. Whatnot. That's why I want to start educating, because I consider myself in this subject as well. Because a lot of small business owners, a lot of them just don't know, and some of them know that it's not doing it because they feel like they don't have the time or they don't know how to put it in.
Right.
So, to provide coaching and as well as education courses on showing them how to do that for themselves. So, yep, I actually have a workshop coming up next Saturday, a full day workshop, branding marketing workshop. It's called the Intensive.
Cool.
For aspiring nonprofit, small business, whoever who wants to attend, to where we are teaching skills from 8 full day. So it's called the Intensive because it's a full day.
Okay.
And we're gonna have lunch, we're gonna have breakfast. We're gonna have some great speakers. Chris Goodlett from Ruby Jeans Juicery.
Wow.
Casey Black owned founder. She's gonna be here. Then myself. Then I have a guy that's teaching content and creation.
Wow.
I'll be teaching digital strategy and creating a digital presence and brand awareness and identity. And then I have one of my good friends I graduated with. She works for one of the top digital marketing firms in the country. She's going to be coming in advertising. So
that's amazing.
And it's free. And it's free.
So you have no reason not to go.
I mean, I only 30 slots.
Yes.
No reason. People have no reason to go. I just made it free. At first, I was charging, and a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I'll come," and then they'll see the price, which was only $100. But people were reluctant to come. It was frustrating because people don't see what you do, the type of work I do, as something they should invest in. It should be something I provide free information for.
I see.
But you wouldn't give me nothing for your products for free.
Right.
What I do is a talent. And if everybody, but it goes back to what I said, if everybody could do it,
they would be doing it. And then I feel like this, and I've always felt like this, we will pay for everything else. You know what I mean? We'll drop $220 on some Jordans. Okay. We'll spend $350 on some hair. We spending $75 on some nails. Okay. But I feel like this type of stuff is priceless. Like you can't put a price on, I feel like, your future or what you want to do in future time. And so $100 I feel is really reasonable for the information that you're going to be given.
You spend $100 for information that you can carry your business. You're going to definitely get a return investment off $100.
Absolutely. And I feel like $100 is nothing compared to what some of these bigger brands charge for this type of information. You know what I mean?
People are here paying certain coaches and other people's thousands of dollars.
Yes.
I ain't throwing nobody's name because I ain't trying to,
Okay. We ain't gonna throw no shade. We ain't gonna throw no shade.
But I'm just saying, like, thousands of dollars, and it's just like.
Yeah. And then people leave away with nothing. It's just info. You know what I mean?
Substance.
Yeah. It's just talking.
There's no substance.
Yeah.
I want to see everybody do good, but it's really people out here that be scamming people with these fake courses and digital.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Marketing and branding, and really be giving them bare minimum information.
Absolutely.
I want to teach you how to do it so you can know yourself as a small business owner who probably is the only employee of their company.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to teach you because you probably can't afford my $500 a month social media management.
Right.
Well, let me show you how you can take care of it yourself. And if you ever get to a point where you don't want to do it no more,
right,
you know where to come.
Exactly. Exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So that was the goal. Meet people where they are so they can take you along the journey.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay. So is that the same thing as your business brunch, the intensive event?
Excuse me. Look, the brunch is actually the day after the intensive.
So you booked and busy.
I'm booked next weekend. So
booked and busy.
So the brunch is just a time for Black business owners to come together, have a good time, celebrate Black business. Just learn how to build camaraderie amongst each other. I feel like Kansas City is it can be frustrating, you know, trying to work with other business owners in this city because a lot of people gatekeep and a lot of people they don't follow through. They aren't good communicators and things of that nature. And it's not necessarily I'm gonna say it's like, you know, it's y'all fault. I don't think that people are actually taking the time to build healthy relationships, build real relationships with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I can how can I use you? First,
Hmm.
let me get to know you. Let me get to know your brand because I might know somebody else that can actually use you. I don't have no need for you right now.
Right, right.
Let's be a network. I don't feel like we have that here, you know, and whatnot. So I think we have it on the digital platforms, you know, because you got KC Black owned with Chelsea. Then those big groups out of Facebook who share information, do stuff, and try to support one another and whatnot. But when do we come together?
Hmm.
Celebrate one another, and that's what all I want to do. I want to come together. I want to turn up. I want to have a good time.
Right.
Have some good food. Give some giveaways away.
Is there
And
any
just,
vendors?
huh?
Is there any vendors?
I am allowing vendors to come and set up and sell some of their products for sure. I'm only allowing 50 people to the brunch.
Okay.
Only 50 people to the brunch and whatnot because I don't want to make it seem like it's an exclusive thing. But this first one, I definitely wanted it to be intimate because it's my first one.
Hmm.
And whatnot. And I wanted to kind of test it out to see. I plan on doing multiple throughout the year
Okay.
and whatnot. But I think it's going to be a fun time. Everything is going to be a fun time for sure.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be very successful. And I think
Let me know. I got a $10 off code they can use for the tickets.
absolutely. That's gonna be awesome. We have to shout that out at the end of the video so they can go ahead and get them tickets rolling in.
I got you.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got the intensive unit or event, which I think is gonna be phenomenal. And not only that, but you also got the business event coming up. Okay, so outside of marketing and branding, what other services does No Name offer? Do you have like any package deals? Do you have like if you get this, we'll include this?
Yeah, so if you we have like so with the outsourcing, it's all packaged. It's like
Okay.
necessarily pick the amount of services you want, then we give you a flat price for what that would be for all those services
Okay.
and whatnot. But we do everything. There's no bounds. There's no boundary to what we don't do. We literally do everything from email marketing, social media content creation, social media management, email marketing. We do SEO. We do paid advertising. We do
Wow.
website design, photography, and videography. So there's no limit to what we do. So
That's
we
awesome.
across the full spectrum of branding and marketing.
That's awesome. That is amazing. I feel like it's a one-stop shop type of thing.
You can come in, sit down, get strategy, then walk out, go film the strategy video, and make the content. And then from there, you can sit down and make sure you plug it in for social media. You know, we do it all. You know.
That's dope. I like that. Now, do you have a team that works with you?
Yes, I'm actually growing. So at first it was all by myself.
Okay.
Now I was contracting out help, but I'm actually working towards the beginning of the year to actually start receiving applications and resumes to actually bring full staff on. So
That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to that for sure.
That's amazing. I feel like you put it out there
Mm-hmm.
and then it just took off just like that. Like I really do, because I remember being on social media, seeing advertising, you know, you were starting up your own company and things like that. And then I feel like it just went just like that. It just took off.
I appreciate that. Definitely had some months that were better than others and whatnot, but it's my first year out. So I'm completely optimistic. My goal for 2023 is to really, really throw myself out there and not be so afraid of necessarily what people have to say, you know, hence brag on myself, you know what I'm saying? Throw myself out there, start showing more I'm working. A lot of people I don't keep my portfolio open because, you know, out there. So, but I'm gonna start sharing my work and showing people like the past things I've done, the past clients I've worked with. Like I worked with Toyota Scion. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh wow!
And with Toyota Scion, I was able to do market research, primary and secondary research, market research for them to help them with their branding and marketing.
Right.
Gave them tips on for social media and things of that nature, and whatnot. And it was very rewarding. That's why I think that it was sold to me like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes, and I think it's and not only that, but it's a testament that since you are in branding and marketing, you got to follow your own lead. You know what I mean? Because you can't say, "Hey, this is what I'm in business doing," but then you're not following through yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we got to hold ourselves accountable.
I've learned as being in business so far, just as a business owner within itself, it's so much more important to engage with your clientele and have those members relations where you're keeping people happy
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot, versus just because you got a good product, people automatically got to sell, or a good service, people automatically got to buy it. It's not always about that, because there'll be some great places out here. You might have a great product, you might have a great service, but your customer service and your relations and everything else is terrible. And
Yeah.
how good it is, I won't come back. So
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the biggest things I've learned is to be who I want people to be when I, work and interact with other people in businesses. So be that professional. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. Okay. So my next question is, what's the importance of branding?
Importance of branding is it's important because, like I told you want to create that feeling and that experience, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's create that feeling and that type of identity, even on the digital side. With the identity part is the logo, the website, the presence, all that type of stuff, right? But the awareness is the continuous of you showing why we should pick this brand.
Mm-hmm.
I think Apple does a great job at that. Hell, I think Microsoft does a great job at
Yeah.
that. Things of that nature. So it's just like they continually show the customers like why it's important or why it's good to have this product. Or they're not even having to shade the other company, because
Uh-huh.
you don't have to. I'm using use that as a beginning because I'm showing you why it's important. You should have this product.
Absolutely.
Showing you through my branding. I'm showing you through the things that we do, the philanthropy, the
Mm-hmm.
culture of what it means to work at Apple, Google, and or Microsoft. Um,
Yes.
of that nature. So I would say with branding, it's so important for you to create that identity and continue up with that awareness, partnering, sponsoring events, putting your face, being visible, being present in your community. Because ultimately, if nobody ever buys anything from you, they know who you are.
Right. Right.
And 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 one small nugget I want to tell somebody: everybody's not your client, and
Come
that's
on,
okay.
say that.
And that's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody's not your client. And I have turned down jobs, not
Yeah.
because the energy wasn't right. And
Yeah. And that's
feel like
important.
this was my client. I'm like, actually, I'm gonna pass on this one.
Yeah.
Or whatnot, and I didn't feel no type of way, because I'm just like
Yeah.
I've learned to trust my gut fully.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But branding is extremely important. Make sure you start with the brand, not the marketing.
Yeah.
Start with the brand, because if you establish that brand, that
Mm-hmm.
brand thing, marketing is going to come easy. But establish that full on brand of what is it, who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
Really,
named three really good companies, Google, Microsoft, and Apple. I feel like every time I turn on the TV, I see something being advertised about Google, Microsoft, and Apple every single time. I'm not an Apple fan. I will never be an Apple fan. I'm good on the iPhone. Okay. I'm Android for life. That's just me. But I do love Google and I have a Microsoft computer. So those are three brands I know for sure that just stay in your face. Like they really,
exactly.
really do. Like they make it
Mhm.
hard to say no.
Yes.
They really do. They make it hard to turn away because they
Hmm.
are just in your face.
They're in your face, but also they show you all aspects of what they do, and they're very open about the things that they do, and they help what people with, and they'll send a representative. Let me tell you something. They'll make sure somebody's somewhere. So it's just to be present to know that Google is here or
Okay.
Apple is. Uh, but even
Right.
going to an Apple store, the experience is dope. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
even going to like Google, when I got Google Chrome and I had to go to the store, I had a good time, and I was just there to buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I'm just there to buy. So,
Right. And we are
but
definitely a Google
it's
home.
really about that experience and that interaction. Engagement
Yeah.
with the target market. You know what I'm saying? And every opportunity you get to put your brand in front of someone,
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yeah.
Like, you want to speak? I sure do. This is who I am. This is what I do.
Right. Right.
This is the company I own. So
Okay. I like that. I'm definitely a huge Google fan. I love me some Google, but I think customer service is very important to me. Like it really, really is. I love to
mhm.
be able to interact with companies or go to companies or even restaurants, something that, small or as big as restaurants. And the
Yeah.
customer service is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Your logo cute. But what's the customer service hitting on?
Chick-fil-A will always get my money.
And I just became a Chick-fil-A lover. Because at first I was like, I don't understand what the hype is about. You know what I mean? The food is it's cool. But for the last 3 days, my husband and I have been eating there.
Chick-fil-A will continue to get my money. As long as I got it, they will continue to get my money when I'm craving it, I'm going.
Yep.
It's really
I agree.
how nice and how good they take time to really train their employees. Whatnot. And some other really good spots I've been to, like even Chris Good spots, Ruby Jean Juicery. Phenomenal service when I went, because I didn't know.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yeah.
But you know, the girl was so sweet. She helped me.
Right, and everything is good. Like you can't be disappointed.
I've been to a lot of like small business or mom and pop restaurants and shops here in the city, and some of them have turned. I've been like,
yeah.
So I'm just like, I really like you did good.
Yeah.
I appreciate the experience. I definitely will be coming back.
Absolutely. Okay, so I got one more question for you. Then we're gonna play the game, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
So my next question is, what branding advice would you give an upstarting company?
I would say start with your why. Start why. Why are you doing this? And if you know what your why is, now it's time to put that into, okay, this is what I want to do. I know why I want to do it. And then you know what the why is, why you want to provide this service or product. But I will focus on more of introducing yourself to the world, but also being consistent. Don't drop a logo coming soon, and then 2 months later you don't have nothing else until 2 months later.
See, you talking to me. See, I'm gonna have to talk to you offline.
Don't do that.
You didn't just. That was me.
If you want to do it and do it big.
That's
if
me.
I drop a logo one day, the next day I'm dropping a video behind the scenes of me starting everything up, or a little reel with a voiceover, something like that. After that, I'm dropping something else. Oh, these are some of the possible products that will be coming out. Also, the website is launching on this day. Like, I'm continuing. Make sure you follow us. You know, XYZ. I'm engaged. I'm following everybody back that's following me. If they comment, I'm commenting back. I'm liking. Get a graphic designer and a website person, whatever you feel like you're going to need when you first start. My personal opinion, when you're starting a business, the first 2 things you need to invest in is your actually get the LLC first with the business. Do not start a business without your LLC. Go ahead and get the LLC, get your business name, purchase the domain name, and purchase all the domains, the .com, the .org, do them all. Shiesty out here, do them all.
Okay.
Purchase the domain, and then get with somebody, get with a creative in marketing and branding. Make sure that creative understands the vision, the full vision of what you're trying to do and the story you're trying to tell with your brand, so they can create what you're looking for. Don't spend too much time on trying to pick a logo and make it glittery and fun and too much. Look at look Target, Walmart, Louis Vuitton, and all these other big name brands, and look at them logos.
So simple. But you know who they are.
Simplicity is the best complexity. I tell people all the time. Okay, so you don't have to overdo it. You don't have that person with the lipstick, or whatever the case might be. Make it simple as possible, because you want to be able to put something. You want to be able to put something on letterhead. You want to be able to put something on business cards. You want to be able to put something on a T-shirt. You want to be able to put something on pins, whatever type of promotional marketing material that you have. You want to be able to do those things. And most time when we create these Jurassic logos, they're not transferred.
Right.
So,
right.
Come out right. Think of that. Don't spend too much time on the logo. Make it simple. Be in love with it. But remember that simplicity is the best complexity. And once you got that, I would definitely not say everybody needs a website at the gate. Create that social media. Go ahead and get those handles: Facebook, Instagram. Everybody doesn't need Twitter. But if you're a brand, you feel like you drive off content, get a TikTok as well. And whatnot. So I would say that, but also once you buy your domain name, get an email account with your domain name. I can tell you how many times I didn't do business with someone because they had an @Gmail. Their business name did an @Gmail. If you don't spend that $25 to get your email account,
tell the people quit being cheap.
Stop being cheap. Invest in yourself as a business owner. And I will also say, if you can't afford a graphic designer or something like that, and you feel like, well, I got to create my own, go ahead and pay for that $2.99 Canva membership.
Okay, because I got it. I sure got it.
Videos, see what you can create on your own, and it don't have to be perfect right out the gate, but you happy about it, and that's all that matters. And don't ask anybody else what they think, because him the vision. He gave it to you.
That's
You
it.
can your logo. You can always change your website, but what you can't change is the experience when somebody first encounters your business. So make sure you're focusing on what your product and service and the experience is going to provide. And show people that culture. Really show people that culture. Show people what it means to be somebody that wears that brand or receives this service. So I would definitely say that.
That's some good info. You definitely talking to me because I cannot tell you how many times I had, and I actually went so far as getting the logo, paying for it,
Uh-huh.
advertising it, and just never followed through.
Yep. Most
So
people
you
do
talking
that.
to me?
Most people do that, and I just be
Yep.
like, because I've done it before myself, and I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Drop. You're so excited. You're so excited. It's like, let me just drop it. But when you take time to really like just chill and be patient and sit on it,
Let it
really
marinate.
outcome because to get anywhere fast, you have to go slowly. That's the best advice somebody gave me because I'm always.
Yeah, I can be impulsive sometimes. Yeah.
The fastest way to get anywhere is slowly. When you learn how to take your time, be patient, sit on things, and really get detail of how it wants to look, the vision that's here ultimately gets implemented. Implemented to what you see. How many times have people said, "This is what I see, this is what I envision," and then when it happens, like, this is not what I envisioned.
Yeah. Right.
Picture of it also.
See, by having this conversation with you, I'm gonna have to pick it back up. I'm gonna have to pick it back up. I'm gonna have to pick it back up, and I'm gonna have to really sit on that thing. I definitely am gonna do it. And then I think one of the biggest, and I'm gonna just say this, and I think one of the biggest things that we have is we listen to a lot of people say, well, they've been there, done that. You know what I mean? Or that's already something that 150 other people are already doing. And it discourages the person that's doing it. You know what I mean?
There's too many people in this world. You can have that one.
You're bound to run into somebody that's going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's too much money in this world to go around for me to focus on. It's plenty of other marketing firms, but I don't care what they're doing.
Exactly.
I can learn from them if they're willing to teach. I'm always going to be a student for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
But I'm not worried. If I worry about XYZ, then I'm never going to get to where I'm going.
Absolutely.
So you can't focus on other people and what they're doing, and you criticize yourself because it gets to a place to where you don't do it at all. Worry about whatever the case might be. I might have a friend that pop out of nowhere. I'm starting a marketing company. I'm happy for you. If you need advice, you call me.
Exactly.
Because everybody ain't my client. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay. No, for real. Straight up. And that's a good thing because you don't want everybody money either.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. Okay, so listen, before I let you go, we got to play a little game, okay?
Come on.
Now, I've done this with the ladies, but I had to tweak it a little bit because you're the first male guest that I've had on the show in a very long time. Okay. So I had to tweak it. It's called This or That. I'm going to name off a few things, and you let me know what better fits you. Sound like a plan?
Sound like a plan.
All right, bet. Let's get it. So the first one is, do you prefer tennis shoes or loafers?
Ooh.
Ponder on it. Think about that.
I'm gonna say loafers, but I really need tennis shoes.
Okay, I feel that.
I'll be moving throughout my day. I'll be really walking, but if I can throw on a little loafer, I'm gonna throw it on.
Absolutely, yeah. And they've come out with so many different styles.
Loafers.
Yeah.
But what possibly needed is the tennis shoes.
I'm
extremely tough on tennis shoes.
Are you really?
Well, when it comes to loafers, put them on me.
Okay. Listen, I take my time with them.
Like dress up shoe or like, business casual shoe or something. I love a loafer or even like those dress up like tennis shoe type of shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. I like those too. I think they are really, really nice. It kind of gives a man a little swag. A little shoe game.
You do.
It absolutely does.
With suits eras out the window, they ain't let that go.
It is. That's for the 50 plus.
I think it's cute, but now it's like, now we gotta let that go, players.
Yep. We gotta change with the style. We're not doing that no more. Okay, the next one. You prefer a fresh cut or freestyle. And what I mean by freestyle is I've noticed a lot of football players and basketball players that got like the free whatever that is on top of their head.
Haircut.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's not a
Anybody that
style, but
knows
it's a
me, they know I'm gonna
style.
get a haircut.
Yeah, I
Anybody knows me
don't
know
like
I'm gonna get a
that.
haircut and I'm gonna keep a haircut. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take a fresh cut over. I'm gonna take a fresh cut in it. I feel like that's part of my personal brand. They know
Yeah,
John can be cut.
yeah,
Like it's
absolutely.
rare to see me without my haircut, and if you do, that means that I missed the appointment, or I might be going through a little something. But I'm gonna be better once I get my haircut. But
Okay.
other than that, my hair, I go weekly. Haircut 1 week, line in the next, and it's
Oh, wow.
yes.
Just like that. And it's so important for a man to do that too, just like a woman does.
I probably learned how to line myself up to save a little cheddar, but right now I'm gonna go to the barbershop.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, the next one. Comedy movies or action movies?
Action.
Action movies. Now, are you a fan of the Fast and Furious like franchise?
Yes, to an extent.
Okay.
I feel like they drag on the story too much.
Yeah, I feel like they got too
I
much. Ain't they
enjoy
on
the
like number
action
11?
pack. I enjoy the action to it and all of that, but I feel like the storyline needs to change.
It does. I feel like 11 is a little much. You know what I mean? We don't need 11 of Fast and Furiouses.
Can you give me
I think
11
it's
Game of Thrones seasons? I would
yeah,
appreciate
it's a bit much.
it.
We need a spinoff or we need something because this is
Something
not
new.
it. Absolutely not it. Do you have a favorite action movie?
I would
It's so
honestly,
many to choose from.
I would honestly say I probably don't have a favorite action movie. I don't have like a go-to like, oh, I can go watch this all day, every day. 'Cause I can
Yeah.
watch the action pretty much all the time.
Hmm.
Whatnot. But I'm a huge fan of the Marvel franchise.
Really?
So
So I know you're going to go see Black Panther.
I bought my ticket last week.
Oh my gosh, they already on sale?
Yes.
Because I'm feeling like I'm not gonna be able to see the movie till like next month because I'm feeling like
I'm
it's
so
just gonna
sorry for
be
you. I'm about
sold
to see it
out.
twice then before you go see it, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go see it again. When the first one came out, I
Yeah,
went to go see it 3 times.
we're gonna go see. I did too. I seen it 3 times. We're supposed to go as a family, so I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all, we need to get our tickets
See,
together.
I'm not a big group movie goer.
Really?
I'll go with y'all depending on the movie.
Right.
Depending on the movie, but like I can go with like me and another person and maybe one more, three tops. But like me
Three
and
is
my
cool. That's the
friends, we all
best.
want our tickets together. I'm like, we're gonna be cool.
Right.
All right.
Right. Right.
I
I need
love
everybody to
movies.
be on their best
That's my
behavior.
favorite pastime thing to do. Not necessarily watch movies at home. My favorite I like to go to the movies.
I do
So
too.
I will go to the movies and go see 2 or 3 movies in a day because that for me
Really?
that's self-care.
Uh-huh.
So for me, that's like my favorite pastime thing to do. I like to go. And I know it costs money. That's why I call it self-care. In a sense, I know everything don't cost money for self-care, but I'm going to the movies. I love, especially if it's like 2 or 3 movies that I want to see. I'm there for
Uh-huh.
it. I'm gonna
And
take a
then to be
Saturday.
honest, most
Go see
people
it.
self-care, they spend a little money. They spend a little bit of it, whether it's big or small. I love
Yes.
the movies. I prefer to do that. I watch them at home too, but I prefer to be in a theater. I
Yeah, if
feel
it
like
ain't
it
on,
gives me the
if
whole
I can't watch it,
experience.
I'll watch it at home like Netflix. You know, Netflix been coming out with some burners.
Yeah, they have
You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching those, but besides that, I'm going to
in the theater. Yeah. I feel like it gives me the whole experience. Because
it
the
does.
popcorn ain't popping like the popcorn at the theater. You know what I mean? I
Exactly.
can't get the extra butter at the crib.
I don't even eat the popcorn at the what you call it.
No.
Mm-mm.
See,
At
I gotta get
at
the big
home. At
soda
home. No, at the theater, yeah, but I don't make popcorn at home and
at
I watch
home.
movies. I usually got a good meal in front of me.
That's funny. Okay, so the next one. Basketball or football?
Mm. I might say football.
Okay.
I play both, and I'm better at basketball. Like I'm
Uh-huh.
extremely better. I love to play, but watch, I'm definitely going to say football.
Okay. Are you a Chiefs fan?
It's in my blood.
Oh.
I don't care where I live and where I go. In my heart.
Yep, my husband is a diehard, and I just don't understand you Chiefs fans.
The Red Kingdom will rule. Okay.
Through and through. Okay, shorts or slacks?
Slacks.
Okay. Baseball or soccer?
Soccer.
Okay. Did you play?
I used to.
Oh, really? Never knew that. Are you any good?
I was the goalie. I was the goalie. So,
Okay. Cool. Hoodies or peacoats?
Ooh, both same time together. You mean same
At
time
the
together.
same time.
If I had to pick, I'm gonna throw in a pea coat every time. I love
Yes.
hoodies and sweaters and stuff, but it's something I'm throwing in that pea coat though. So I'm gonna do a pea coat.
I'm telling you, it complete the outfit. It's like jewelry for a woman on a
I
man.
can't wait to step out and have to go to an event where I have to wear my pea coat the whole time with a hoodie under it, with a nice little boot and some jeans.
Yes, stunting on them, okay? Period. Facts. And it's the weather for it too.
Come on.
Absolutely is. Okay, sports cars or luxury cars?
Luxury.
Luxury cars. I really have gotten into the Audi trucks. Have you seen them?
I can't fit in those sports cars. So I'm gonna definitely go for the luxury.
Too tall? Too tall? Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Audis.
Really? They are so nice to me.
They like upscale Lexus or
You think
upscale,
so?
what you call it? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them. They kind of like
I
random,
love Audis.
like almost like a random car. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not a random car. They just threw a name on it.
Like I feel like the Genesis is such a better car.
I've seen those around. Yeah.
I feel like it's such a better car than an Audi. And they're not
Really?
even considered luxury. Like Genesis aren't even considered luxury.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream car? Like once the brand takes off
Oh yeah.
and you get to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, where you want to go?
I
Do you have a
am going-
luxury car that you want to just, this is my dream car?
I would definitely want I want a Land Rover
Okay.
matte black.
Okay.
I want a G-Wagon black matte.
That's my car. I want a G-Wagon so bad.
And I want an oldie too. I want a 1956 Jaguar.
Really? I feel like those are our cars to solidify that all of this work,
Is
okay, paid off. And
that
this is how I'm
Jaguar,
rewarding myself.
The love for that Jaguar came from watching Cruel Intentions with my mama as a kid.
Really?
He had that 1956 Jaguar in that movie.
So is
That's
that one of the
another-
cars that you just not gonna drive? You just gonna let it sit?
Oh, I'm gonna drive it. I'm probably gonna drive when I'm retired, rolling around when I'm retired with my little
Okay.
thing.
Okay. And the grandkids. I feel that. I feel that.
Just
They can't
just
get in that one.
be in my boo thing.
With the
Now
top
sit down
down.
now. Go on over
Okay.
there. Go on now.
Okay. That's funny. A staycation or a vacation? A vacation. You got a favorite vacation spot?
Not as of right. Well, if I would have to pick from the places that I've visited thus far, I'd probably say my favorite place I've vacationed at would have to be probably Houston.
I've been there and I was not impressed.
It's probably no, I lied. DC.
DC? Haven't been there yet, but I hear it's Chocolate City.
Woo!
I hear it's Chocolate City because I be watching Ready to Love,
Yeah,
and they did they filmed down there, and it was a lot of chocolate around.
it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
It's something about DC is like I belong here. So that's where I want to live eventually.
Okay.
I want to get my company started here first and make this a national headquarters, then make a branch in DC. So
In
that's the goal.
DC. Oh, that's
And
gonna
that's
be
what we'll
awesome.
move to DC to get that office off the ground. So
That's gonna be awesome. DC sounds like it's a really good place to live. It's just cold.
It's always something to do. But I like the cold. I'm a big
Mm.
fall winter. I'm a fall winter person, especially when it comes to fashions. I hate spring.
Yes.
Hate spring and summer.
Yeah. Do you?
Hate it.
Woo! You had fun with that cold weather. Okay, I got two
I
more
love it.
questions for you, and I'm gonna let you go. Okay, the next one is I maybe shouldn't call them flip flops because it sounds too girly, but the little sandals that the men be wearing, like yeah. You prefer those or sandals? Now I don't really see a lot of men wearing
Slides.
sandals.
Slides.
Okay.
I really don't like to show my feet. And it's
Okay.
not because they ugly. I'm just not a big but with slides I can wear socks with at least.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, my last one is phone just closed on me. Caps or jewelry? You like ball caps? Or are you more of a Scully?
I just got into wearing caps. Like
Okay.
last year's birthday, I bought my first fitted. And I loved it. I loved it. And whatnot. And I'm like, I can do this more often. But I'm a watch lover. So watch me put a watch on
Got
my
you.
board.
Oh,
I'm a big watch person.
period. I can always count on you to tell me the time then.
I'm gonna have it on, baby. I'm gonna have it
Okay,
on.
absolutely. Well, listen, Mr. Jackson, thank you so much
Yes,
for
ma'am.
taking
Thank you.
time out of your schedule, out of your day to come and chat with me on the lounge. I really appreciate it. I am so excited about what God is doing in your life. He is really showing out
Thank
on
you.
your behalf.
I
So
really
I'm so
appreciate it.
excited for you. And I'm already knowing that there's going to be some amazing things that you're going to do for the culture, for people in their branding, for small businesses. And this is only the beginning. So I am
Yes.
super excited for you. And listen, today you gave me some nuggets. Okay. Today I was ashamed. Okay. I need to go ahead and go back and pick this book up.
It sounds like you
And I
need to
need
come
to-
on to the workshop
I
next Saturday.
do. I need to holler at you.
Come on.
Absolutely
You need to come
do.
on to
I need to holler at you.
Or
I
come
will
on
be
to the
communicating
workshop.
with
Let's make
you
it happen.
offline because I absolutely need some advice, some direction on where to go, where to take it, all of that good stuff. Is there anything else you want to let the people know before I let you go? Give us
Just
more
honestly-
information about the intensive
Yeah, if you
event.
guys want to attend the intensive, registration is still open for that. It is free now, so you can just go in there. Just need to plug in your information in the registration form for us to get that information to you. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. We just need you to bring you and your business in an open mindset so we can teach you all and you guys be open to receive that information. There are only 30 slots, so first come, first serve, and whatnot. So for that. And then for the Black Business Brunch, right now tickets are $60. That includes food, an open bar, bottomless mimosas, giveaways, a DJ, all type of stuff. So if anybody wants to attend that, I do have a $10 off coupon you can use 10 off all capitalized. You can get $10 off. All tickets can be purchased and registration for the intensive can be done at my website at www.brandingknow.com/events. So
Awesome. And what's the dates for the event?
November 12th for the intensive next Saturday and November 13th next Sunday for the Black Business Brunch.
Awesome. I will be able to attend one and not the other because I work on Sundays.
Oh,
But I do plan on coming to get all that information I can.
Come on.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell her we watched the boy for just one day.
Yes.
8 hours. Let me go get this
He's going to
money.
be just fine. Because once we start bringing in these millions, he's going to be like, you know what? It was all worth it.
Hey, it's going to be all worth it.
Listen, I'm super excited. Super
Yes.
excited. Let the people know how they can reach you as far as the branding aspect goes for your
Yeah,
company.
if you want to reach me, just you can reach out to me via email at Jonathan JONATHAN @brandingknow.com. Or you can go to my website brandingknow.com and fill out an inquiry form, and then I'll get back with you. I'll always respond within 1 or 2 hours of receiving those inquiry forms and whatnot. So again, contact me with there. You can follow me on Instagram at officially John Jackson. You can go over there. You can also DM us on brandingknow.com, brandingknow on Instagram as well as our Facebook page. So I'm pretty out there. Just come find me. I'm willing to talk. If anybody wants to talk some business and how to grow their business through branding and marketing efforts.
Awesome. I'm super excited that I was able to have you on the show today. Because I know you have been super busy. Thank you once again for taking time out.
Pray for
This
me.
will not be the only time that I have you come on the show. I got some things I'm working on for 2023 as well. And I'm going to need a male's perspective.
Come on.
So I'll definitely
I got
be
some
reaching out.
up on the line too. I'm gonna need you for. So
Absolutely. Just let me know. Absolutely. So
talking.
I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to you for some of the panel stuff that I'm working on for the podcast.
I would love to.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. I'm gonna let you go so you can get to the rest of your day, and I will holler at you soon.
Awesome. I'll see you next Saturday, girl.
All righty. See you then. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.